Hello again, all you beautiful people out there. I am Mrs. Realistic, and I thank you for joining me again today. I haven't covered Dax in a while. I think the only stuff I have done of his has been collaborations, so I thought I would check out some of his solo work. And so without further ado, here is Dear God. Wow, some great filming.
I just want to make this clear. I am a believer. But sometimes it gets hard. My name's Dax. Dear God, there's a lot of questions that I have about the past, and I don't want to hear it from a human. You made it, so you're the last person that I'm ever gonna ask. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Why is everything about you a debate? What's the point of love? Every time I showed it I was broken, and it's forced me just to only want to hate. Why is it only one you but multiple religions? Why does every conversation end in a division? Why does everybody want to tell us how to live, but they won't listen to the same damn message that they give it? Tell me how to feel.
Wow, there's so much that you could comment on so far in just this 1 minute, and 11 seconds. Yeah, why do people quote the Bible and try to act all holier than thou, but they don't follow those same rules that they try to push on other people?
Does everybody want to tell us how to live, but they won't listen to the same damn message that they give it? Tell me how to feel, tell me what's wrong. I tried to call, pick up the phone, I'm on my own. Everybody said you coming back to man, why the hell's it taking so long? Why do I hurt? Why is there pain? Why does everything good always have to change? Why does everybody try to profit off another man's work then destroy it just for monetary gain? Tell me, are you black or are you white? I don't even really care, I just really want to know what's right. They've been saying one thing, but I've been looking in the book, and it seems like they've been lying for my whole damn life. Tell me where I'm going. Is it heaven or hell? I just hope this message greets you well. Had a dream that I was walking with the devil. Don't remember how it feels, but I swear that I remember the smell. Looked me right into my eye and told me everything I wanted could be mine if I gave up and decided to sell. But I said I'd rather die than get mine. Now I'm here, no fear, one man with a story to tell. Dear God, where were you when I needed it? When I fucked up and repeated it? When they set the bar and I exceeded it? My life is like a book that they've been judging by a cover, but have never took the time to fucking read the shit.
This is giving me goosebumps. The filming is really good on this as well. So kind of like watching The Temptation of Christ. I don't know if you guys have seen that. That's a pretty hardcore movie, but I want to see what he said back here.
One man with a story to tell. Dear God, where were you when I needed it? When I fucked up and repeated it? When they set the bar and I exceeded it? My life is like a book that they've been judging by a cover, but have never took the time to fucking read the shit.
Yeah. Judging a book by the cover, but never taking the time to read it. It's exactly what we all do. We judge those people by their exterior, and we never take the time beyond that to get to know those people. And he said something else there too about not selling out and getting all of his riches now. And he would rather wait until after his life is over, when he's there for the life review.
They set the bar and I exceeded it. My life is like a book that they've been judging by a cover, but have never took the time to fucking read the shit. I remember telling you my goals and my dreams, but you didn't even answer, so I guess you didn't believe in it. I remember sitting with a gun to my head trying to ask you for some help, but I guess you didn't believe it. I don't want religion, I need that spirituality. I don't want a church, I need people to call a family. I don't want to tell my sins to another sinner just because he's got a robe and he went to some academy.
Wow. I don't want to tell my sins to another sinner just because he wears a robe and went to an academy. And I think that is the problem with a lot of churches, or maybe a lot of what people gain out of a church. They choose to believe what their pastor tells them because their pastor was taught that by another pastor or seminary school. How do we really know that's what it means? I think that we, as he said, you need that spirituality, you need that personal relationship with God. And I think it all comes down to the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. That is all encompassing. And that is what many people don't do.
Call a family. I don't want to tell my sins to another sinner just because he's got a robe and he went to some academy. I don't want to read it in the book, I want to hear it from you. Don't want to learn it in my school because they hiding the truth. Don't want to talk about it to another fucking human being, and that's the only reason that I even stepped in this booth. Dear God, how do I take this darkness and turn it into light? How do I believe in the concept where I speak to a man I've never seen with my own two eyes? How do I know that religion wasn't made just to separate the world and create a whole sky just to keep us in these chains while the rich get richer and the poor pray to you and perpetuate a lie? How do I know this ain't...
That is really deep. If you caught it, those poor people are the ones who are going to church. They're going to go there and tithe their 10% to those pastors at these mega churches who then become rich off of all of those little people in their congregation. The mega churches, it's all tax exempt. It's such a scam.
Keep us in these chains while the rich get richer and the poor pray to you and perpetuate a lie. How do I know this ain't some big joke? How can I have faith when there is no hope? How the hell does one man have $100 billion and we still have people on the street that are broke? There's a lot of things I want to talk about and get off my chest. I can't sleep because the devil won't let me rest. I used to know a fucking pastor in a church and I can still hear the screams of the kids he will fucking molest. Dear God, do you hear me? Do you hear me?
That's a hard line there. How much do we hear about the higher-ups in the church doing these horrible things to children? When we would go to the church when my children were little, they were always like, yeah, just, leave them down here in the kids area. Nope. I don't care if it's a church. I don't trust my children with people I don't know. I always go with my gut. And that's not to say that this happens in every church, but I am not going to blindly put my trust in somebody simply because they are affiliated with a church. I've heard way too many horror stories. We don't have babysitters for our kids in general, and I'm definitely not leaving my kids in some church daycare. We always just said, nope, we'll bring the kids with us, thank you. And they joined us for the service. I don't like feeling paranoid about that kind of stuff all the time, but you can never, ever go back and say, I should have. You get one chance to make sure your children are safe, and you can never go back. So I can understand how he would say, where were you when you're supposed to be protecting these children? And how many cardinals, pastors, people of the church that are supposed to be caring for children, they are usually not held accountable. And how is that?
Kids, you will fucking molest! Dear God! Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I'm supposed to fear you, but you ain't said shit. So maybe it's you who actually fears me. I don't know the answer, I just want to see it clearly. So many lies, 1,000 different theories. All I want to know is who really made religion, cause I know it wasn't you, but don't nobody believe me. No more lies, no more death. Bring back King, bring back X. Please, dear God, let their souls rest. Protect who's left and watch their steps. Dear God. I don't want to have to ask you again. I just hope that you know that I'm still a believer. So I'll end this all by saying amen. Stacks.
That is an amazing song. And the video is just as amazing. He asks so many good questions. And I think that it's true. How do you believe in something that you can't see with your own two eyes? I've watched a lot of those near-death experiences, documentaries, people talking about how, they were dead for 57 minutes and then they came back, and all of the things that they saw and the things that they felt, and how they no longer fear death anymore because they know that there's something afterwards. And I think that's really comforting for myself anyway. It's hard to have blind faith, but that's what it takes to believe in God. It's a touchy subject because there's a lot of people who think you're an idiot if you believe in a higher power. But I do believe in a higher power. I think there's certain things in our world that are not explainable. There's no proof of the Big Bang either, and yet a lot of people believe it. The Big Bang Theory is only a theory. And how people believe it is simply because a scientist said so. There are many things that we believe that we don't have physical, tangible proof. I think even if you don't believe in God, treat people with respect. Treat people as you would like to be treated. I guess none of us will know until it's our time. So thank you, Dax, for this awesome song. Dax is a great rapper, and I really enjoy listening to his stuff. So thank you also for joining me. And as I always say, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.